In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my stats on my GTA Online characters. Somebody commented on one of my videos saying, show us your stats in GTA Online, and I was like, you know what, that would be kind of cool. I've never actually looked at my stats really, but let's go through them. So before we actually get into it, I did just want to say some of the stats are a little crazy and they do not make any sense whatsoever. And another thing I do want to say, this is a modded account. No, it's not from doing glitching or anything like that. A very, very long time ago, one of my friends gave me a modded account, and I've just had it for a very long time. Now, no, I do not use this account for griefing. I literally use it to spend money and just hang out in the game, as a lot of other people do with their modded accounts. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get into taking a look at these stats. So, if you guys want to look at your stats, just click options, go to the stats page, and go ahead and look at it. So let's look at our career. Global RP 2.1 billion. Now obviously, when I got this account, I asked for the rank 666. Currently, what rank am I? I am rank 747. So I've ranked up almost 100 times since then, which honestly is not that bad. So I probably gained maybe like 200 million RP, somewhere around there, since I got this account, maybe more. Overall income, $839 million. That is incorrect, unless it is solely from... Actually, no, that is just completely incorrect. That does not make any sense. Overall expenses, negative $430 million. Can anybody explain this? Anybody out there explain how my overall expenses are negative $430 million? I do not understand that at all. My total deaths, players killed, and KD ratio. Now this I could say is not legit, because when I did get this account, I had a like 7,000 KD ratio, something like that, which means I'm pretty sure I had 7,000 kills. Not 100% sure, but then I just died a lot, and some people are really like crazy about their KDs, so I was like, honestly, you can just kill me however much you want. I really don't care about my KD. It's GTA, not Call of Duty or anything like that. So I did let people kill me, but somehow I still have a 4.41 KD, which is not legit, by the way. Just telling you guys that right now. Distance traveled. Now this is where we get into some of the real stuff here. Distance traveled is 21,656,000 miles. That is pretty crazy. My favorite radio station apparently is Rebel Radio, even though I never listen to the radio, and whenever I do, I put it straight to iFruit. Time spent in GTA Online, 61 days, 19 hours. That is legit. Yeah, that's legit. I hope you guys know how long that is. It's a very, very long time. 61 days is roughly around 1,400 hours. 1,400 hours. Think about this for a second. If you guys want to become a master in anything in reality, people say you need 10,000 hours spent. So if you guys wanted to become a master in GTA 5 Online, you would need to spend over 500 days. 500 days playing this game, and then you guys will be classified as a master. I think that is kind of crazy. Time spent in first person, 3 days. Time spent in death matches, an hour. Time spent in races, 2 days. Time spent in the creator, 54 minutes. Nothing too crazy there. And we scroll down a little bit. Published content, who really cares about that? Skills, obviously everything is maxed out because that's not that hard, and my mental state is none. That's perfect. You like to see that. No griefers here. Let's take a look at general. So now this is where it doesn't make sense. It says time played as character. Never mind, I just understood it. I forgot. Don't forget, on this account, whenever I've done spending sprees in the past, I've made another character, and then I go and do spending sprees on that character, and then I delete the character. So apparently I spent about 10 days total doing that in online, but as this specific character, I spent 51 days playing this game. That is actually crazy. This character was created in 2016 in March. Damn, that is a long time ago. That is almost a 5-year anniversary coming up. That is pretty crazy. Longest single game session is 16 hours. I was not playing for 16 hours. I was definitely AFK for a pretty significant part of that. Average time in a session is 34 minutes. Total deaths, 3,700. Deaths by explosion, 1,500. Deaths by falling, 200. Deaths by fire, 16. Deaths by traffic, notice how that is much higher than literally all of the other ones except for explosion, because, you know, fuck pedestrians. And then deaths by drowning, 29. Honestly, those are pretty realistic stats. Most people will probably have stats kind of like that. Time spent swimming, 1 hour and 56 minutes. You know how boring swimming is in this game? An hour and 56 minutes. I honestly thought that would have been a little higher though, but I usually end up just killing myself. Time spent underwater, an hour. Time walking, 2 days, 5 hours. Distance traveled walking, 229 miles. Distance traveled running, 600 miles. Don't forget, guys, to go from the bottom of the map right around to the top of the map, it's roughly around 7 or 8 miles, I believe. So imagine running to the top of the map and back to the bottom of the map almost like 60 times. That's pretty crazy. Farthest free fall survived, 2,026 feet. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure a free fall is not having your parachute, correct? And I'm gonna assume that that was me jumping from a cargo bob into the ocean. I'm just guessing. Not 100% sure, but I don't think I could survive a 2,000 foot fall onto concrete. Look at that. Sex acts purchased, 0. Not a simp. Private dances, 6. Okay, everybody's had one private dance in online, obviously, everybody. Bounties placed on you, 332. Bounties placed on others. I know that's incorrect. I've definitely placed a bounty on at least one person in the past 5 years. Highest survival, that's incorrect. I definitely beat survivals. Wave 10 is not the highest. MC contribution, I have no idea what that means. Crimes, this is where it gets a little funny. Cops killed, noose killed. 2,000 and 5,000. That's pretty great. I like to see that. Times wanted, 4,000. Wanted stars attained. That means I've gained 9,000 wanted stars, and I've evaded them 5,000 times. Time spent in a wanted level, 2 days, 4 hours. That's total time. The last wanted level duration was 2 minutes. The longest one was 20 minutes. Time spent with a 5-star wanted level, 5 hours. That's not that bad. Drive-by kills, all that kind of stuff, and then it just goes over everything stolen. Who really cares about that? Let's talk about vehicles now. My favorite bike is my Oppressor Mark II. I could definitely see that because that is literally the only motorcycle I drive in this game, and it's literally to get me from point A to point B. Time driving cars, 10 days. Holy crap. That's honestly a pretty long time, but I'm not surprised by that. Oh, yep. Oh, I'm in a public lobby. Forgot about that. Let's go in passive mode really quickly. And this is where it doesn't make sense right here. Take a look at this. Highest speed in a road vehicle, 16,000 miles per hour. And road vehicle driven fastest is the TM02 Kinda Jolly. 16,000 miles per hour in a tank. Actually, I think I know why that happened. Do you guys remember a very long time ago doing launch glitches? The one at the beach where you guys can take a tank and kind of shove it in this area and then you guys will launch into the air? Well, I'm pretty sure that launch isn't actually a launch. It's just like literally in a millisecond. So you're flying up to that speed in a millisecond, probably at 16,000 miles per hour, which is why it shows that, because I used to do that launch glitch all the time and it was really, really fun. Now this is where things are about to get really weird, boys. Spent on weapons and armor. $34 million I've spent on weapons. Vehicles and maintenance, $1.8 billion on vehicles and maintenance. That is crazy. Spent on style and entertainment, $23 million. I'm pretty sure that's clothing. And entertainment, I'm not really 100% sure exactly. Spent on property and utilities, $189 million. Now, before we get into that, property and utilities means the utilities fees you're charged, and property, I believe, is the property you actually buy, like your CEO office, your penthouse, your bunker, your MC clubhouse, all of your MC businesses, apartments, all that kind of stuff. The utilities are the fees you get charged for your staff, for your assistant. I own everything in the game. So imagine this. Since everything was released the day of, I always purchased it, which means I'm probably getting charged roughly, I'd say 30 to 40 grand a day just on utilities alone. 30 to 40 grand a day. And honestly, I could see a lot of people also pay that. Let's just do some quick math here, okay? So you multiply 61 times 24, which gives me 1,464, and then you multiply that again by 60. That means I spent 87,840 minutes total playing this game. And then you divide that by 48, which means I've spent roughly around 830 GTA days playing this game. 1,830. So, to get the actual math, now you just multiply 1,830 by however much your utility charges every day. So I'm going to say it's right around 40 grand. So I'm going to multiply that by $40,000. and I spent roughly $73 million just getting charged on expenses for owning things in game. Think about that for a second. You guys probably have similar things if you guys have everything in the game and you've been playing for a very long time. Think about that. That is actually crazy. $73 million just gone for no reason. That is actually pretty crazy. Even if it wasn't 40 grand, it's still well over 10, 20, 30 million dollars for most players. That's actually insane. You just lose that money right away. That really sucks. Spent on job and activity entrance fees, $9 million. Spent on contact services, $7 million. I believe that's like Merryweather and stuff like that. Spent on healthcare and bail, $530,000. Take this in. Every time you die from the police, you get charged $400. I did not know that in online. And apparently that covers your healthcare too. So in like story mode, you get charged like 5 grand, I believe, or 10 grand. But in online, you get charged $400 every time the cops kill you. I did not know that because it doesn't show it taking it out of my account. It just automatically does it, which kind of sucks. But at least it's not super high. I don't really die from the cops too much. Cash dropped or stolen. I believe that's from like stores, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And I don't really know what cash dropped means. Oh, I think that means when I die and I just drop some cash. I'm not too sure. Given to others is 0. I know that's not true. Job cash shared with others, that's true. 1.2 million. Definitely. That's from doing free mode events and me just sharing cash from last job because I really don't need the money. I just give it to people. Earned from jobs, 117 million. I could actually say this is actually legit. The reason I say that is because since I got this account, whenever I'm not making videos, I'm playing with my friends if they are online, and we are doing everything. And this also includes doing heists and things like that. So we're doing heists, we're doing races, we're doing adversary modes, double money, triple money, all this kind of stuff. And over 5 years, it adds up. So 117 million, I could say that is definitely legit. But I really don't grind all that much on this account. Let's take a look at selling vehicles. $59 million from selling vehicles. I rarely ever sell vehicles, so that's pretty much like maybe 15 vehicles at most right there. Earned from betting, $3 million. It's definitely a lot more than that because I believe I have like 2.5 million chips right now. And I remember that went all the way down to 0 and I had to rebuild that all the way back up. So that's definitely not correct right there. Good sport reward, $400,000. Picked up 39,000. Job cash shared with others, 57,000. Did it not just say that? Job cash shared with others, 1.2 million. Job cash shared with others. Oh, shared by others. So people have given me $57,000. I don't know why. Let's take a look at combat. Shots, 300,000 shots. Damn. Hits, 60,000. That's pretty terrible accuracy. 20% accuracy. That's not great. And then yeah, this just pretty much just shows this. Honestly, if you guys want to see this, then you can see this. Arch enemy, that's just in this session because this guy killed me. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. Weapons doesn't show anything. Awards, unlocks, nothing really crazy there. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my stats. Now, don't forget, like I said, this was all most of it was actually modded, like especially my KD and pretty much all the cash except for earned from jobs. I believe that 117 million, that was definitely legit. But I feel like I've made more in this game because I've actually played on this account a lot. And not to say I've grinded on this account, but I've definitely just played the game and made a lot of money. But most of the time when I do heists and things like that, I just give all of the money to other people and I take 15% every time just because I do not need the money. Anyways, that's pretty much going to wrap up the video for today. I want to see your stats. Be sure to comment them down below. So tell me any similarities between our stats and your stats, if there are any, because don't forget, this account was level 666 with a 7,000 KD, and it also had $20 billion when I first got it. So let me know if any of your stats are remotely similar to this account. I would be very curious in the comments down below. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.